Hello and welcome to KMVC News. I'm Matheus Mourinho. Missouri Valley College was the spot chosen by artist David Chamberlain to share not only his pieces but also his knowledge. Chamberlain offered a workshop that reached many faculty and students. Through the reflections of a mirror, David Chamberlain creates art. With a couple rolls and different colors of ink, Chamberlain helped students at Missouri Valley College use of his technique to create several art pieces. Chamberlain interacted with students in many ways. From discussion panels to a successful hands-on workshop, Chamberlain finished his experience at Valley with a reception showing some of his work at the Morris Gallery.
I came to present here because it's a diverse place where, you can think out loud. And I had heard that, and this is one of the tests of that concept, where students can relate together and look into each other's heads. And with this process, you get to do that. You have two people painting together in the same painting at the same time. And so you make a mark, then I make a mark, and that gives you an idea, and your idea gives me an idea. And then we go off into some new direction that we wouldn't have done, independently.
Students were pleased with Chamberlain's visit.
It's really interesting. It's a different perspective on pretty much everything that I've done since I'm a graphic design major. I barely started painting, so to me this is like a whole new area since I'm barely learning how to paint faces and landscapes and everything like that. Just the simplicity of how he does things, and then very quickly, it's really amazing.
For Chamberlain, being able to have a hands-on experience can be a changing factor.
We're human. We love to work with our hands. Deep inside every surgeon, there's a secret sculptor. It's just a great feeling.
Chamberlain was on campus October 22nd through a reception on the 28th. Other information about Chamberlain is available on his website, davidchamberlain.com. As the semester winds down, the number of crimes on campus typically goes up, so Missouri Valley students need to be alert. KMVC's Victor Casey reports what to do to stay safe on campus.
Public safety is experiencing more issues this year on campus than years past. To avoid further problems, students need to contact campus police when they have an issue.
You should want to report things because I don't think people want to get their doors broken into, stealing their property, cars being damaged.
With these break-ins, students are being more aware to help other students.
Man, I've just been staying close to my friends, and just making sure they're aware, making sure everybody's aware, and we just got to stay close, tight-knit, and hopefully these break-ins will stop, and everybody can stay positive. And this is a good environment, so we should keep it that way.
Stay low-key, don't really mess with the wrong crowds, because the wrong crowds lead to trouble.
If students need to contact public safety, you can call
660-815-0101. That's our 24-hour line. It'll go to this phone or our cell phone. It connects instantly. We have anonymous tip forms. If you don't want to say your name and stuff, you can go online at mobile.edu under public safety, and we have an anonymous tip form that kicks to our email, and we can investigate through that. But probably the best way would be calling. That's our fastest way to respond.
Victor Casey, KMVC News.
Once again, the number to call in case of an emergency on campus is 660-815-0111. To picture a college party is to see snacks, beverages, and students jamming to great tunes. KMVC's Troy Jones reports how one Missouri Valley College student has a campus Millie rockin'.
During the day, Kenny Johnson is the typical Missouri Valley College student. He attends his classes, hangs with friends, and does homework. But as day transitions to night, so does Kenny Johnson to DJ KTP.
I've always been surrounded around music my whole life, but got around junior year of high school, I got into music production, digital music production, and then got into DJing because some of my friends did it, family did it, so I just picked it up myself.
Johnson originally came to Valley in 2013 after being recruited to play men's volleyball. By his junior year of college, a new passion for DJing had grown.
I sat down one summer, started saving up money, bought a little mixer, bought a computer, some software to start DJing with, and decided that was what I wanted to do.
Johnson started to put his DJing skills to the test as he started to book himself DJing jobs like wedding receptions and local parties to get his name out.
First time up at the bar, and that's when I heard KTP spinning on the records, and I thought it was amazing. It was art.
Don't listen to nobody else when they tell you how to DJ. DJing is your own style, your own thing. It's how you make it. It's not something you can just pick up from somebody.
Johnson is set to graduate in December and hopes to have left a good impression on people in the classroom and the DJ booth. Troy Jones, KMVC.
Johnson is one of the 3 DJs that currently attend Missouri Valley College. And while fraternities and parties often go hand in hand, philanthropy and community service are tenets of Greek life across college campuses. KMVC's Jesus Zilli reports a Missouri Valley College fraternity created a fundraiser to help a woman with cancer.
The MVC fraternity Tau Kappa Epsilon, known as TIC, organized a fundraiser in order to help the Dominic family in the battle against cancer. The fraternity sold tickets for all-you-can-eat of pancakes at Applebee's this Sunday morning. The president of TIC, Josh Peterson, says the goal for this fundraiser.
Obviously for us, it's great to get our name out there and be seen supporting, but it's mostly for this family, man. It's really nice to be able to do something positive in the community and help this family out through this pretty tough time. Our goal is to raise a couple $100. It actually hits home because my grandpa recently passed away from cancer, so it's really nice to do something to help out a family.
Steve Dominic works at Applebee's, and his wife got cancer this summer. Member of the TIC, Daniel Velasquez, knows how hard it has been for the Dominic family, and he and the other members of the fraternity have been helping the family since then.
Over summer, we kind of buckled down and helped them out, raise some money over the summer, but the cancer just got a little worse, so they need to fly down to Mexico and get some treatment done. And I was talking to them, and I brought it back to the TIC house, and they kind of got full on board and decided to help out. When stuff like this happens, again in the community, or if we go out and just any fundraising or philanthropy event we do, it's just for us to help out the community and show that we care, show that there is another option and there are people that are willing to help in the community.
The TIC fraternity knows that strength and a lot of support will always be the best help for these painful situations. Jesus Zilli, KMVC News.
Tau Kappa Epsilon raised $400 in this fundraiser, and members say it will keep trying to helping the family. Ghost stories and scary folktales help create the Halloween spirit. KMVC's Bobby Collins reports on Missouri Valley's haunted past and the valley things that go bump in the night.
Missouri Valley College released a book featuring the folk tales and ghost stories of Mobile. The book features stories regarding hauntings in Young, McDonald, and Blosser Hall. The story of Young Hall stated that football players, after a loss, hung themselves on top of Young Hall. McDonald is haunted by a young lady who died in her sleep after being hit by a car, and Blosser with strange noises and occurrences happening in the basement.
I will say that, there are times, especially, being in Blosser Hall, when there's no one else there. It's a large building, and it's got a very rich history to it. So, there's been times that I have been in Blosser and wanted somebody else with me, or wanted to make sure that I got my business done quickly.
Ms. Trout is not the only person who has felt that way inside of Blosser. Susan Dittmer has also heard of the strange things in Blosser Hall from her students.
Blosser Home, I had understood that from students out there that there were hauntings from children who had died out there, and that there were strange occurrences in the basement. Again, I never had any direct confrontations with any of those. I've not had any experiences that would tell me that these are right or wrong.
There is no physical proof that any of the stories are true, but for folk tales and ghost stories, Missouri Valley College have a few. Bobby Collins, KMVC.
All of Moval's ghost stories can be found in Once Upon a Time, Missouri Valley College folklore inside the Viking Athletic Store in the Ferguson Center. Missouri Valley College hosted its first haunted house last Thursday in Blosser Hall. KMVC's Amber Tembley reports on the terrifying adventure.
The eerie halls of an old children's hospital were transformed from a college dorm into the first Missouri Valley College haunted house.
This is the first haunted house. A while back I've participated in other haunted houses, but this is my first time doing my own. and the first time for the Blosser program. We're hoping to maybe have years to come after this.
MVC students enjoyed the thrill and want the haunted house to become a yearly tradition.
I definitely think it's a great tradition they should begin. I love Halloween, so going to a haunted house is something I would love to do, and I would definitely come back next year.
The Blosser Hall Haunted House was not only a fun and free activity for the Missouri Valley students, but it also did some good.
So this is our service project for the semester, and we felt like it would be a great way to give back to the school. Something for free for students to do.
It's fun, and it's something for the students to do. We don't really have a lot to do out here.
Along with a free movie that was offered last Tuesday, Missouri Valley students are able to enjoy the creepy holiday.
The haunted house was scary. It surprised me because I didn't think Missouri Valley College would do anything like this.
Based off of the loud screeches and screams, the Blosser Haunted House looked and sounded like a success. Amber Tabling, KMVC News.
Hollingshead says the haunted house was a huge success and plans to add it on the Halloween tradition for next year. Missouri Valley College started its Halloween celebration at the Marshall Cinema last October 24th. Missouri Valley Student Affairs and the Marshall Cinema hosted Valley students for a free movie. The students had to bring their Missouri Valley College ID and pick between the two movies, Boo 2, A Madea Halloween, and Flatliners. Missouri Valley Student Affairs is hosting another movie night for MVC students on October 31st in the Baker Room in Malcolm Center at 6. That's KMVC's news for this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Matheus Mourinho.